came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They sing on a sleepless night. Try to catch me howling at the moon. Up to my chin. Won't stop fighting to the very end. Many men try to reach it. Many men have failed. Well, if you wanna get to heaven, you gotta raise a little hell. And I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down. Will you find me? Hope you find me.
Hey guys, so we made it to the campsite where we thought we might, we're not quite sure if we're gonna stay. If you've been watching us for a while, about almost a year to the day, we came here with Mama Goose's Jeep, and it's a gorgeous spot. We're right next to water. We have fall colors, a dusting of snow. Really, there's not much more you can ask for. However, it's not as fall colors as Mama Goose was expecting, and we've got 2 or 3 other targets on our list that we're going to regroup here. We're going to take a break, and we'll show you around this spot, but we're just not sure if we're going to stay here quite yet. What do you think, Mama Goose?
I don't think so.
Mama Goose doesn't think so, so it's kind of hard to leave this spot, Mama Goose.
I've been here, done it.
Yeah, this is true. Alright guys, I guess that means we're going to hit the road. So I'm going to put this away. I got some drone footage coming in here so you guys can see the fall colors. Mama Goose wants more. We just cheered our turkey wraps. So we pulled down the road a little bit more, and we found a nice little turnoff where we're surrounded by fall colors, but it's just not enough for Mama Goose. So after lunch, we're going to head back to the 395, and we're going to explore the area between Bridgeport and Virginia Lakes on the west side of the 395. I hear it's fall colors over there too.
Supposed to be.
That's what we get for going to the same place twice. We came here about a year ago, as I previously mentioned, and we don't generally like to go to the same place twice. And I think the reason being is there's no wow factor. There's no shock factor. As pretty as this is, we've seen it, been here, done that.
Well, last time we saw it, there was more changing of the colors. So I think we missed it here by a week or so.
Yeah, but we got some snow. Mm-hmm. But I'll tell you what, it feels really good to be back out overlanding, off-roading, camping, whatever you want to call it. But, alright, we're going to finish eating and hit the road and hopefully find camp before it starts getting dark. turned off of road south of Bridgeport, off of 395, and it's called Summers Meadow, but we went well past that at this point, and we keep climbing and climbing elevation. We're hitting patches of snow up ahead, and right now we're at about 8,500 feet, and it looks like I've got to make a decision here.
Straight. Left dead ends.
Oh.
Or right dead ends.
Right dead ends at a mine. That's a hint, guys. I'm not going to tell you what mine it is, but it dead ends at a mine. So we're going to keep headed up this trail. Looks like it goes for quite a ways, and we're going to see how far we go before we decide to either turn around and head back or find camp.
And we're hitting snow.
We're hitting snow, and I thought we were running out of all the fall colors because we're so high in elevation, but as you can see, we are right along the fall colors. All right, we made it to camp. We did a lot of running around, went up above Bridgeport, below Bridgeport, we went even further south, saw a ton of fall colors. Mama Goose has gotten her fill for the trip, which is good. We ended up here, which is right along this creek, in between Virginia Lakes and Bridgeport area. But yeah, it's a little cold. It's probably about 45 right now. It's going to get colder this evening, but we brought the Mr. Buddy heater. But we'll be good. For us, this is camping season. We don't mind the cold too much. Yeah, so tonight's dinner, we're doing some shrimp and broccoli. We're just going to hang out here, and I'll show you guys around the campsite here in just a little bit, but this is just so nice to be back out here. It's I think I'll just rather sit here and enjoy the company of Mama Goose by my side. But by far, this is like our fourth place that we went to look at fall colors and to find a campsite. This is the best. So good things come to those who search hard enough. So let me show you guys around camp.
All right, guys, here we are. We're all set up. Got some trees in the background changing color just in time for fall. Right along the creek. I call it a creek, not a crick.
There's a crick.
We have our trusty Tembo Test ready to go. About to start some dinner. Ursa Minor's popped up. Looking good. All right, guys, on today's menu for dinner, we have some shrimp stir fry. We have our shrimp ready to go. Our veggies and rice. Fresh seasonings over here. We have garlic, parsley, and lemon. Our oil, salt, and pepper. And our very special top secret seasoning here comes from Barry Bonds. We had the pleasure of camping with him recently, and he shared this with us. So we're going to be using this on our stir fry tonight to enhance it. So let's get cooking. I bet. I bet. I bet.
All right, guys, so now that Mama Goose has had her 2 minutes of fame. No, I was just kidding. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to get stuff prepped. And what we're going to do is we're just going to cut the baguette roll into some, you know, slices of it so it can be toasted on the scuttle. And then, Mama Goose, would you mind chopping up the parsley, the 2 or 3 cloves of garlic, and the lemon?
Are you sure you want me to do that?
Can you be trusted?
I don't know. Can I? What if I do it wrong?
Then you'll ruin dinner like you did on that Big Bear trip when you cooked the steak, cut the steak in the wrong direction. However, everybody who saw that video, my longtime viewers, we're cooking beef stew again tomorrow. Let's all see if Mama Goose does it right tomorrow.
Oh, I might not.
It makes a difference, dear.
Nah.
All right, so you do all that. I'm going to cut the baguette roll.
Okay.
All right, once we get everything prepped, guys, we'll get back to you and we'll start cooking on the one and only scuttle made by Tembo Tusk. This video is not produced, sponsored, or in any way contributed from by...
Or in any way sponsored.
Or in any way sponsored by Tembo Tusk. However, it's an amazing product. Their slides are an amazing product. Yeah, we have no sponsors. How many sponsors do we have?
0. Nada. Zip. Everything we use is...
paid by
us.
Yes.
And everything we use is because we like it and it works for us.
Yes.
Period.
Yes.
So it's our own hard-earned cash that we use.
That's right. It's our hard-earned cash. Except somebody did give me this.
Occasionally, yes, we do
We get gifts from people.
We get gifts.
And this guy doesn't even work for this company, but he's got a laser engraving company, and it's this really nice knife that says $3.95 Junkie. So we're gonna get cutting, you get cutting, and we'll meet you guys back at the Scottle in just a minute. All right, so what we're gonna do right now is I'm just gonna pre-cook, half-cook, if that's such a thing, the broccoli. This olive oil won't open. The whole thing's twisting.
Wow. Daniel.
Dear, God gave you teeth when you don't have pliers. Can't ask for a better kitchen, right? Man, I miss this. We haven't been overlanding like this in quite a while, dear.
It's been a while.
It's been a minute. So after I browned the broccoli a little bit, the Scottle's concave, kind of like a wok is, if you will. And now that it's browned a little bit, just not too much, I'm going to add some water right in the middle of it, where it won't get on the broccoli, but it'll act as a steamer. Well, it is a steamer, and it'll start steaming the broccoli a little bit. So, all right, so garlic's on. We're going to add some red pepper flakes. Not too much, because Mama Goose will...
That's enough. That's enough.
Shrimp coming up. Oh, look at that. And the parsley. Do it to it, Mama Goose. That's good. This looks like some sort of Cajun New Orleans deal. Alright, so shrimp is nice and warm. We're going to kind of move it to the side and going to put our baguette slices on the side here. Alright, Mama Goose, I think we're ready for the broccoli and the rice to go back in here. And now we can put the lid back on there and let it get nice and warm. The baguettes are getting nice and browned. That's exactly what we want. And then we have exactly 15 seconds to finish it all before it gets cold. Plates. We're going to do this, doll. One thing about these gorgeous plates that we use, they're stainless steel. So right now they're like 30 degrees, 35. So I put my food on there and it gets cold. So don't get these plates. They look good.
They're good for the summer.
Yeah, they're great for the summer. If you're lost and you're trying to send out a SOS. There you go, doll.
Thank you.
Alright, we are going to set this aside and we are going to meet you over there, way down there by the creek. Alright, dinner is served.
Oh, freezing.
It's a little chilly. Oh yeah. Definitely the seasoning.
That Barry Bonds special seasoning.
But the seasoning ain't anything without the cook. One complements the other, so.
Mm-hmm. Not bad for
being in the middle of nowhere.
Uh-huh.
And nowhere near where there's shrimp. Shout out to Dometic. Alright, so we're going to finish our meal because Mama Goose gets self-conscious eating in front of the camera. Tell them. What are we gonna do after this?
I don't know.
Explore?
It's getting dark.
It is getting dark.
Are we gonna go in the Jeep in the Ursa Minor?
You wish.
Hey, I mean, with the heater on.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought you were getting fresh with me.
No, dear. Don't be gross.
Ew.
Ew.
Ew. All right, we will catch up with you guys. I'm not sure what we're going to do after dinner, but this is amazing, and I'm about to go to town, and I don't want to embarrass myself. So, catch up with you guys in a little bit. All right, so we are getting ready for bed. I thought I'd give you guys a tour of what the inside of the Jeep looks like right before we go up to bed. Mama Goose is already upstairs. She's ready to go. I'm down here just getting Mr. Buddy heater. But we're not going to need this for probably a couple hours, and even at that, I'll turn it on for maybe 5 minutes and it'll heat it up there really good. Right now, we've got the Jeep on with the heater on, and what's the temp up there, Mama Goose?
66.
66 degrees upstairs with just the, and that doesn't sound warm, but when it's like, what's the outside temperature?
Outside is 36.
Outside's 36, so we stay plenty warm inside the Jeep with just the heater going before we go to bed, and sometime in the middle of the night, I'll be responsible for turning on Mr. Buddy heater. Morning.
Good morning.
So, where are we heading now, dear?
Lundy?
Yeah, we're gonna go drive through Lundy Lake area because we hear that that is going off with fall colors too. We're gonna hit every single area up here for fall colors. You realize that?
Well,
Most.
yeah, that's because they're all going off right now, and we won't be able to come back before
It's all gone.
it's all gone. And even the patchy spots of color is a big deal for us here in SoCal.
Yeah. So we are headed our way towards Bishop area. Well, first Lundy Lake, and then Bishop area. And from there, we're gonna go find a campsite well above Bishop. Should be a little bit warmer than it was last night. Stay right. Left. Hey guys. Where are we, Mama Goose? So we finished in Mammoth.
Yeah.
And now where are we at? Where did we go after that?
We headed towards Bishop, so south on the 395, turned off a dirt road. I don't even know.
Just some random dirt road.
I don't even know the number or name. I don't think it has one. I don't know. But we're just following it.
We're just out exploring. We think this is going to take us over to where we're trying to get to, which is Buttermilk Canyon. I mean, the road shows that it'll take us there, but we got a little bit more than a half a tank, so I'm sure we're good on gas. Famous last words. But rather than just take the highway all the way to Bishop and then the road all the way up to Buttermilk Canyon, turn off. This is way more adventurous. So it's not that pretty yet. Otherwise, I'd put the drone up. It's just, you know, that area in between the summit, Bishop Grade, and Bishop is just kind of nasty.
Don't say it's nasty.
Well, it's not
very dry and
right?
Tumbleweedy. Yes, right.
We're using Gaia right now, Gaia GPS, if you guys are wondering what GPS system we use. But we'll get there eventually. Who knows what the road and the trail looks like up ahead, but so far pretty mild.
We're capable.
Yeah. So we're gonna keep going up this. If anything exciting happens, we'll turn the camera on. Otherwise, we will see you guys at camp. All right, well, that didn't work out too well. And Mama Goose is mad at me.
No, I'm not.
Tell them why you're mad.
You asked me to route you somewhere, and I do, and then you route yourself on your own phone to the same place.
Right, 2 heads are better than 1.
And then you say, I'll figure it out from here. So I said, okay, fine, I won't route you anymore.
Mama Goose is mad. This is Mama Goose mad.
I'm just saying.
Oh well. So, anyways, that was a bad experiment.
Well,
yeah.
we adventured.
We adventured.
And it didn't work out in our favor.
Yeah,
it was a very overgrown trail.
It was extraordinarily overgrown. I mean, I pushed the limits to get to where I was at, and I still had to
put in reverse.
Yeah, I put in reverse. It was just, I could have done it, but I think Belle would have been a complete disaster, and maybe in another 5 years
when she's. Way to turn?
Oh yeah, I know. I routed it. I know exactly where to go. Maybe another 5 years I'll take a route like that, but it was bad. I mean, like 5 feet overgrown bushes. So, anyways, so now that we ran into that, yeah.
Now we're gonna go the way we know is clear.
Yeah. So, and since we're doing it this way, I'm gonna go ahead and gas up now because now it's just over a quarter tank. So we used a little bit of gas on that, but it was an adventure. Not a bad campsite.
Not at all.
So we are, tell them where we're at, Mama Goose.
We are in Inyo National Forest in the Buttermilk area of Bishop. Right?
Very good. Keep going.
We found this campsite and there is no one here, and it's pretty large. We got some water behind the camera. We can hear.
So we actually found this campsite 2 years ago. Maybe it was a year ago.
No, because last year was COVID.
So 2 years ago.
At least.
But it was just one of the campsites, one of the first ones we drove through at the time. Didn't think nothing of it.
Exploring.
We marked it on the site. And on our way up today, the campsite we wanted, there was a closed gate, so we couldn't go to it. So we thought, how great would it be here? Because I remember having all these trees that we're surrounded by, and we're right in the middle of fall colors. It's a great campsite to call the end of the trip since we're going home tomorrow.
And it's crazy that no one's here because it's Saturday.
It's not crazy because the trailhead to get down here, it's a little offshoot off of a main trail. Look at all these hints I give you guys. Everybody asks, well, where is this at? Where's this at? I'm not going to take all the fun out of it for you guys, but I give you guys so many hints that a little Google Earth magic, you know, let your fingers do the walking.
I already said buttermilk area behind Bishop, so.
So this specific site that we're at, it's no wonder that there's nobody here, because in order to get down here, there's another hint, it's a little offshoot of the main trail. And from the offshoot where you head off, it looks like nothing. It's, you know, looks like it dead ends, and then all of a sudden it starts dropping in grade and elevation, and we're surrounded by all these aspen trees.
They're either aspen or birch. I don't know, but in any case, they're really pretty.
So, in an effort not to ramble, I'm gonna make an effort in this video not to ramble.
Too late.
Tonight's dinner, Mama Goose says too late. Tonight's dinner is what, dear?
Beef stew.
And who's making it?
Both of us.
That's right.
It's a combined effort.
Are you going to cut the steaks properly?
No.
So, we'll get into the ingredients later. I mean, beef stew is beef stew, but one key point when you're cooking on the Tembo Tuscan at camp, normally you put it in the crock pot for hours. But when you're cooking it here pretty quick, you want to get a really lean meat so that it's not too chewy. So, we're cooking with some filet, and it should fall apart pretty good. But still no campfires though in this area, unfortunately.
We thought.
Yeah, we thought
could.
we bought wood yesterday, hoping Toyabe would you know, get rid of the fire restrictions. But in Inyo, they dropped it down to stage 1, which means you have to be in a designated campsite, like a campground, which we're not. We're far from that. But great campsite. We're going to be cooking dinner later. Not in a huge rush. But in the meantime, we need a cold beverage, dear.
Let's get one.
All right. We're going to get a cold beverage. We will meet up with you guys in an hour. In your time, it'll be seconds. Just like that. All right. So it's getting cold. The sun went down and it's getting cold. But we're about to heat things up here by cooking some dinner. But what we got is a couple fillets, 3 potatoes, some corn, carrot. What are these things, Mama Goose?
Bouillon and seasoning.
What we're going to do first is Mama Goose is going to cut up the potatoes, and we're going to boil them in some water to get them kind of soft so that they're not cooking too long on the scuttle. And that's all there is to it. It's that easy. So we're going to get cutting here, Mama Goose, your controls. And we will catch up with you guys once the real action starts. All right, so remember, dear, cut with the grain.
I'll cut how I want to cut.
So you're already cutting against the grain.
And guess what?
It's going to taste the same?
It's going to cook the same way.
All right, so Mama Goose has got all the meat all cut up. We got the potatoes boiling. I'm going to go ahead and add some secret seasoning. Oh yeah. Boiling potatoes. Dear, we didn't tell them what we did before we got here. We went to Mammoth.
Oh.
And we visited our favorite brewery.
Whenever we're up here, we can't help but to stop in Mammoth for
love
even if
Mammoth.
it's just for a quick drink and appetizer at our favorite brewery, Distant Brewery, because we love it so much. We did see some followers of ours. Family stopped by to say hi.
That was super cool.
That was really cool. It's always cool to see you guys out on the trail or in town or wherever it is and you spot us. And don't ever hesitate to say hi.
Unless Mama Goose is in a bad mood. Then run. Mama Goose is never in a bad mood. Except earlier you got mad at me.
Well, yeah, but that was justified.
No,
But
her
I still
driving
wasn't
directions like...
mad at you.
No, you
I
weren't
just
mad.
said I wasn't going to help you anymore.
Go ahead and bring the meat over, dear. Let me add some more olive oil. Alright, potatoes are done. Let's go ahead and get those added. Go ahead and put the corn on now. Now Mama Goose just has to add her beef seasoning. We forgot the cornstarch though, so it may not be very thick.
It's just going to be soupy, that's all. Alright, so I am just mixing in bouillon with a little bit of water and seasoning.
Alright, so everything is just about done. We are going to get our bowls and we will meet you by the make-believe fire. Alright, dinner is served. We got a little campfire here. Warm the hands up.
Mr. Heater coming in clutch.
Mr. Heater. Let me know your thoughts, dear.
Do you know what I think did it this time?
Not having the cornstarch?
No,
Huh.
that's secret seasoning.
Barry Bonds?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So, we're going to finish eating and we will catch you guys up in the tent in just a little bit. Alright, so this is where we sleep. What are you doing, Mama Goose? We just finished dinner.
Not just finished.
Mama,
Dessert's better than dinner.
Mama Goose got us some desserts whenever we gassed up. But we're just hanging out up in the Ursa Minor and we're going to watch a movie right now. Alright guys, we will see you first thing in the morning and we'll show you our way out of here. Good night. Good morning, football fans. It is Sunday morning and it was another cold night last night, but we did good. Again, Mr. Heater does the job, kept it nice and toasty in there. Mama Goose just walked around the corner. She's hiding off camera because she's scared of you guys.
It's not 8 and I'm up and ready.
This is true. So we got a little bit extra time on our hands. We did get some neighbors in here last night, so this is an area that sees its share of campers, overlanders.
Well, late. They came in late.
Yeah, they came in
We
late.
were here by ourselves for a long time.
They came in as we're going to bed, which is fine. Hey, it's their forest as much as it is ours, dear. And they were quiet. It was a good time.
By the way, can I
Go.
just say...
How much you love your sweatshirt?
Yes! How did you know I was going to say that?
Genius.
Air Down Off-Road has the cutest women's wear. And it's very soft and warm. And I love it.
And I feel like a jerk because I got a sweatshirt too, but I'm not wearing it. Maybe the next video. Alright guys, we're going to eat some breakfast and we will catch up with you guys on the trail.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me were meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me, meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
Well, that was fun. Did you have fun?
Always have fun.
We just got off the trailhead, and we actually went out a different way than we came in. It's about 9:45 a.m. on Sunday, and I don't think I'm going to be able to make it home in time before Dallas game starts.
For the Dallas kickoff.
Yeah, Dallas
Maybe.
is going to crush the Giants today. I can't imagine there's any Giants fans out there anywhere. In any case, we've got about a 4-hour drive ahead of us, and then I will get going putting this video together for you guys. And our next trip will be end of October, holiday weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. There's
American Adventurists.
Yep.
Mountain Expo? No.
Yeah,
Mountain Rendezvous.
Mountain Rendezvous. So American Adventurous is a great little, what would you call them? Not a club.
It's just a group of people who are...
They put together like overlanding events all over the place.
But they're more like teaching, kind of like how...
Yeah, they have classes, they have off-road trails, stuff like that. And then why we go is there's just really good people there that we can hang out with and just spend 3 or 4 days with them. And that's Thursday through Sunday, and they might have a few spots available. If so, I would encourage you guys to sign up. And one last thing, I haven't forgot about you guys for our November meetup. I will tell you there was a significant amount of interest in the event. So it's not likely everybody who wanted to go is going to go. So we'll have to try to find a fair way of throwing it all out there for you guys to see who wants to go. And we'll probably only have about 20 or 30 rigs. And if you guys have been off-roading with big groups, anything more than that, even that's going to be a mess. But what I'm going to do is we're likely going to try to do another meetup, which is just a day meetup, kind of like just hang out, look at everybody's rigs. We'll probably do that in December sometimes. Maybe we'll do some sort of like a Toys for Tots thing. Everybody bring a gift.
Toy drive.
Toy drive, yeah. So
that's for anyone who is unable to make it to the camping meetup because there's going to be very limited spots, and we don't want anyone to feel left out or miss out on something. So
we want to try to be fair. Life's not fair, but we'll try to be fair.
You can do as much as you can to make it fair.
See, now you're rambling. We tried to go this whole video without any rambling, and you just started rambling. All right, guys, say bye, Mama Goose.
Bye, Mama Goose.
It was good catching up with you guys and camping again. It was good to get out, and I would encourage you guys to do the same. So until then, happy trails.